Cross goes to Samuelson, the Copper shoots, score! Got it! Scotus pulls the upset! For the 7th time in the last 9 years, state champs.
Again, bounces it outside and has some room.
In there for the touchdown!
Coming home here in lane 5, well out in front of the field.
And Malachek touches in a time of 52.92, a new high school national record.
Back to back to back to back state champions. NET Sports, your home for championship sports, is live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska for the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships. We kick it off this morning in Class D2 as it's the BDS Eagles taking on the Ewing Tigers. And good morning, everyone. Along with Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putney. Great to have you with us here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center as we kick off a day long of championships on NET. We will crown 6 state champs today, and we usually have maybe 4 or 5 going for repeats. This year, just a couple.
Just 2. Wahoo and Scott come back, make it to the finals, want to repeat, but we got 4 that will be new state champions in 4 classes. So pretty exciting. New communities here, an added excitement for today.
We kick it off with Ewing and BDS in Class D1. Of course, Ewing not far, just up 275 from Norfolk. You go past Neely and Clearwater, you're right there in Ewing, and the BDS Eagles right down 81 out of York near the Kansas border. These two battle for a state title. This is how they got here. It was Ewing with the win over Sacred Heart in the first round, and then knocking off Why Not BDS with wins over Cody Kilgore and also a sweep of Mullen, which was ranked number 3 in both of the polls. So BDS with a tough trip to get here, but they made it here to the state championships. Time now to introduce you to the 3rd member of our broadcast crew. Let's go down to Ryan Mix.
Hey guys, well, Ewing is back at the state championship match for the 2nd consecutive season, and head coach Suze Funk said they had a bad taste in their mouth after falling to Exeter Milligan last year. Redemption has been the motto for the Tigers all season long, and the first day of practice, what did they do? Watch film from the state championship match. On the flip side, BDS, this is a bit of new territory for them. It's their first appearance in the state championship match since 2013, and it would be a special day for multiple reasons if the Eagles were to become state champions, as head coach Carrie Jo Alfs in her 4th season with the program would have her 100th win if the Eagles were to win today.
Great way to kick it off this morning in Class D2. A title on the line as the Tigers and Eagles will do battle in Class D2, the state championship coming your way on NET Sports.
You are a Nebraska farmer. You defined tough. You pushed the limit. You gave it all you had. And when you got to the end of the field, you turned around and we were there behind you every step of the way. Our success is measured by our understanding of your farm. It is measured in your trust in us at Aurora Cooperative. Tougher together, Aurora and you.
Methodist College is small, and the faculty is very involved. I feel that they care about how I'm doing.
Nebraska Methodist put clinical work right there with the schoolwork. I knew I was going to be helping patients even during school.
Since starting Nebraska Methodist College, I have learned a lot about myself. I love to learn, and I want to keep progressing and make an impact on patients.
FFA's vision is to build leaders, grow communities, and strengthen agriculture. The funds from Constellation will most likely be directed to one of those areas. But most importantly, people need to know that it is at the local level. It's helping local chapters.
Constellation provides natural gas for Nebraska homes, farms, ranches, and businesses. Through our support for 4-H and FFA, we're providing energy for Nebraska's future as well. Natural gas from Constellation.
The Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association is pleased to sponsor the NSAA Academic All-State Award Program, recognizing students and athletes who shine in the classroom and on the field. This statewide program recognizes academic excellence, leadership, and athletic achievement in over 20 high school sports and activities. We honor these exceptional students and all of the teachers, coaches, and parents who have mentored them. Together, we can continue to make Nebraska a great place to live, learn, and play.
Well, you can watch NET Sports anytime, anywhere. Download the free NET Nebraska app today. Watch college player profiles, full-length episodes from Big Red Wrap-Up, live web streams. There's a lot there. Just search for NET Nebraska in the App Store or download it free at netnebraska.org/apps. Time now to introduce you to the two teams, the Ewing Tigers and the BDS Eagles, who will play for a state championship here in Class D2. Let's go down to Steve Lemon.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise for a moment of silence to honor the fallen men and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice in protecting our freedom. Thank you. Now, please remain standing and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Our anthem today will be sung by O'Neill High School junior, Sable Davis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sable Davis. Welcome to Championship Saturday at the Bob Devaney Sports Center for the 2018 Nebraska School Activities Association State Volleyball Championships. The Class D2 State Championship features the Bruning-Davenport Shickley Lady Eagles and the Ewing Tigers. The NSAA is proud to recognize our premier corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities. U.S. Bank, Farmers Mutual Insurance, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, and CHI Health St. Elizabeth. And now for the introduction of the players and coaches. Here are the Bruning-Davenport Shickley Lady Eagles. Number 1, Courtney Nolt. Number 2, Jaden Kleinschmidt. Number 3, Mariah Sliva. Number 7, Taylor Sliva. Number 8, Sarah Johnson. Number 9, Madison Sokol. Number 10, Jen Holtzen. Number 11, Caitlin Mosier. Number 12, Emily Shart. Number 14, Taryn Fiala. Number 23, Macy Kamler. Number 26, Jordan Bolte. Number 34, Kaylee Knoll. And number 36, Reagan Alves. The assistant coaches are Lachelle Houchin and Taryn Wolf. The head coach is Carrie Jo Alves. And now, here are the Ewing Tigers. Number 1, Brenna Wagner. Number 2, Emily Nordby. Number 3, Tiana Tramer. Number 6, Liz Nordby. Number 7, Miranda Summers. Number 8, Natalie Stahlbaum. Number 10, Kyra Nilsson. Number 11, Jaden Schindler. Number 12, Summer Schroeder. Number 13, Sydney Stahlbaum. And number 16, Ashley Koenig. The assistant coaches are Cray Funk, Laura Hines, and Carrie Hickey. The head coach is Suze Funk. Today's officials are Sky Alday and Kim Kwapnoski. The bench official is Tim Solman. Our line judges are Beth Martins and Curtis Martins. And now, let's play state championship volleyball!
D2 title on the line, the BDS Eagles and the Ewing Tigers. Tigers coming in as the top seed and also ranked number 1 in the state by both the Lincoln Journal-Star and the Omaha World Herald. 31-2 on the year for the Tigers. BDS is 29-4 on the year. The 4 losses for BDS primarily coming right in the middle of the season as they had 3 consecutive losses to Blue Hill, Giltner, and Heartland when they were missing a player. We'll have more on that later on in the broadcast. There is Carrie Jo Alves in her 4th season. And as you heard Ryan Mick say off the top, Carrie Jo would pick up win number 100 with a state championship. 100 in her career, 99-29 coming in.
BDS is on that 17-game winning streak, as you mentioned, after that those losses. So they're on a roll right now. This would be their first state championship. So lots of things here to look forward to for BDS. And Ewing on the other side got some experience here. They were in this final match, and as you mentioned, or as Ryan mentioned early on, they lost in the finals, but are back this time to take the trophy home.
Underway here in Class D2. Good up there on the coverage off of the touch block. In the middle on the swing by Tiana Tramer, and Tramer, first points of this state tournament.
Tramer, you're going to enjoy watching her play out there. She's very athletic and a lot of energy. She's a strong attacker, blocker. Does a lot for this Ewing team.
And the ace by Ashley Koenig. Koenig, the outside, 5'8" junior. Had 42 aces during the regular season.
Yes, she's tough back at that service line. Very consistent for the Tigers as well.
There's all 6 rotations. Another tough serve. Will be free balled over from BDS. Run Tramer in the middle again. Looked at deep line. Good touch by Tramer. 2 swings, 2 kills for Tiana Tramer.
Not a bad start here, and that experience being here, and like you said, that mission is really firing them right from that first serve.
Saw Suze Funk, the head coach of the Tigers. Middle run there by the Eagles to slow that 3-zip start from the Tigers. The kill by Jaden Kleinschmidt.
Kleinschmidt, a great attacker. She's really leading this team. She averages 9 kills a set.
Rolled over from the right side, overpass. Tramer puts it down. Much more confident player. We saw Tramer last year here in these state championships, and you can tell the growth over the year in her play.
Definitely, and just again the mentality, and I think that team leadership piece too is really grown.
Right up there by Koenig in the back row. First in the middle. Good save on the outside. Wagner out there.
Great defense running down balls by both sides. Tramer with another one, finds an open area in the middle of the court, mixing it up with that soft shot. Tramer 4 for 4 right now. Just a great start for her.
Set behind, nice angle, but not down. Push out to Kleinschmidt. One-handed up. A joust at the net there, falls on Ewing's side, and point for BDS.
That ball's popped up, but it comes right on top of the net. Just timing there and focus on the ball.
And the ace. Jaden Kleinschmidt had 70 aces on the season, and you can see why with a very tough serve.
She's a fireball out there on the court, tough in that back row and in the front row.
Tiana Tramer again, this time from the left side, so you'll see her run the middle a little bit. She'll hit from multiple places along the net.
Just in serve receive, you might see her appear in a different location. Players are going to really need to make sure they're keeping track of her, especially right now. She's definitely got the hot hand with 5 kills on 6 swings. Not a bad start.
All right, back to her again. Nice dig by Kleinschmidt in the back row. Then the block, and the Tigers out to this quick start here, up 7-3.
And you can see Stahlbaum there. She is the Energizer Bunny out there on the court. She is an awesome celebrator with her team. Look at that great block, both of them going up in sequence, shoulder to shoulder. Excellent technique and timing.
Aggressive swing from the right side, and Reagan Alfs with her first kill of the match. She averages almost 8 kills per match.
Alfs is the coach's daughter, so Carrie's daughter out there, and we'll see several of those today where we've got a mother-daughter duo.
Wagner with the kill. Fourth trip to state here for the Eagles of BDS. Boy, tough serve there.
Quick drop on that ball by Tramer. She gets back there and just nice float ball, and it drops right at that 10-foot mark.
Tied deep line there. You might remember from last year, Tiana Tramer is the younger sister of Haley Tramer. Many people remember Haley from her days when she played at Nebraska. There's Suze Funk in her 16th season, maybe the best name in Nebraska high school coaching, Suze Funk.
Love it. Gotta have fun with that.
I'm not gonna forget that. Aggressive swing. The block was right there to shut down Bolton.
Another big block. Great coverage.
And just wide. The defense led to the point there for the Tigers.
And you just got to talk about that great coverage. Again, hitters need to feel comfortable swinging hard if they know they've got that coverage to back them up behind them. And Ewing was right there to support the attackers.
Block again, overpass. The touch there by, I think maybe it was Kamler.
I think Stahlbaum got in the net there, I think was the call.
So Macy Kamler now back to serve. She's a 5'9" sophomore middle. Offsets behind her to the pin, did not clear the net of the swing by Kleinschmidt, and Ewing really taking control here early in set number 1, up 11-6.
Yes, Ewing stepped out and really been in charge from that first serve, being aggressive, intense.
So by Stahlbaum, just a bit long. Second service error on the Tigers. Now Jordan Bolte in to serve.
Tough serve.
Bolte pushes it out. Here's Kleinschmidt. Boy, just brushes it off the block. Koenig with a nice touch.
Koenig, great decision. Blockers in front of her. She's been coming with the power. Here she mixes it up. Basically just pushes that ball into the hands of the blockers and flicks it out of bounds off of them.
Now back to serve goes Ashley Koenig. Free ball over. In the middle, Tramer with another kill. Tramer with 6 early on.
Tramer doing a great job getting off and getting back in to be eligible to attack. And look how she turns her body and takes it across court, even though her approach came the opposite direction. Just a great swing there.
13-7, 6-point lead by the Tigers here in set number 1, and a timeout taken by the Eagles. Let's take a look at last year's Class D2 state championship.
Exeter Milligan swept Ewing in the 2017 Class D2 Volleyball Championship after not knowing if they would even have a team that season. The Timberwolves trailed at one point in all 3 sets, but Catherine White with 18 kills and 6 service aces led the team to victory. Exeter Milligan's hometown pride helped the team take home the 2017 championship and their 5th title in program history.
It's that loss that has motivated this Tigers squad this year. You heard Ryan Mix say it off the top. One of the first things they did in practice this year when the season started was go back and look at that sweep at the hands of Exeter Milligan.
Well, and one other thing they did as well is they focused this summer, even prior to the start of the season, they really focused on getting in the gym and a strength coach coming in and working with them and helping them be pushed and challenged and be prepared. Felt like that was an important piece. And added that, and they look very strong right now and confident.
Exeter Milligan was back down here at state again this year. No surprise there. Exeter Milligan losing in the first round to Wynot in a bit of an upset. Good time out there for the Eagles as they end that run of the Tigers. 2 touches, back-to-back points here for BDS.
Summers just didn't get those hands up and strong and kind of floated through them.
Caitlin Mosier with the serve. Nice serve there by Mosier. Some great movement on that. Outside Kleinschmidt, just inside back line. Good shot.
3-0 run here for BDS. Kleinschmidt, really the go-to girl. She does a great job on that outside here, finds that deep court shot and gets a little bit of momentum going for the Eagles.
Just long on the swing from Brenna Wagner. BDS back to within 3. See the movement here on Caitlin Mosier's serve. She had 48 aces on the year. Tramer goes off top of the block. Good touch. Only the second time she's not terminated today. Tramer finishes that rally.
Tramer in the middle there. They allow her to swing off the angles, off the edges of the blocks. Here she takes it to that right back deep corner. Just great body control, working hard to get a solid hand on the ball.
A big block on that right side to shut down Reagan Alfs.
key is that good setup and both of them working together. Summers does a nice job, and Tramer closes, sealing it up.
Set from Silva, off, will push it over. Swing by Wagner, does not clear.
Off's there to stop that one. And again, get that ball back in the hands of the Eagles.
Back row, the attack by Kleinschmidt. Wagner is long.
Wagner got underneath that ball, couldn't get on top of it, and sends it long.
Pulled back in by Kleinschmidt. Tried to keep it alive, but the kill, and BDS back to within 1 after being down by 6.
BDS being very patient, methodical here, working after the big surge right out of the gate from Ewing. Tramer really just forced that one through, pushed it through, and continues to be very successful up at the net. 8th kill. She's hitting .615 at this point.
Oh, right into the block.
Tramer, Stallbaum, and quite a pair up front.
Through the block and down on the back line.
Macy Kamler finds a way to fire it through that big block of Ewing.
Second touch, really down by Miranda Summers. Out of the back row, Kleinschmidt. Summers with a nice save.
Great save.
And the slide put down, and the kill, Macy Kamler.
Kamler does a nice job coming around here. Does that 1-foot takeoff, pops, and right off the inside hands of the block. Well done.
Recovering there. His deep corner was open for a moment. Alf saw it. Tramer off the block. Alf's there for coverage. Overpass. Summers there. A little joust. Point for Ewing.
Just got out of sorts and out of system on top of the net.
We heard Kathy yesterday and even today in warm-ups how loud these Tigers Ewing is during their warm-up. I remember yesterday at PBA back in the halls where everything echoes.
Yes.
They're serving and warming up, and it's, oh my God, I thought my ears were going to. They talked about how much they work on communication and really being vocal, and you see that even in practice. Why is that so important? You know, especially in volleyball.
It's just so important. It's because again, you work as a system and as a team, and so that communication factor. And when you're out of system, particularly who's stepping in, who's going to take that. So we're constantly aware, and it's not any hesitation then too. You're assertive in taking that play and calling that and those kind of things. So it really is vital and important. Even we talk about block setup.
Yeah.
You know, every component of the game, it's important.
Kamler goes off the block, and the kill back to within 1 is BDS. Oh, Ewing. They're going to say it did not touch the block. It was wide. Maybe brushed the antenna.
Yeah, I think it maybe caught the antenna.
So 3-point lead for Ewing. BDS has been able to cut this to 1 a couple of times, but each time the Tigers have answered. Here's Kamler again, that time into the block. Calling for it outside. An aggressive swing is Koenig. That goes off the block and out, and another point for the Tigers.
Koenig here has a big block. You see that block didn't get square facing the out of bounds, and Koenig takes advantage. That gives the Tigers a 3-0 run here. Surge, again, as you mentioned, kind of responding each time that the Eagles get it within one. Ewing seems to step in and make a surge of their own.
Well, we've seen already here early a couple of times where at the net, Reagan Alfs is attacking and Tiana Tramer is there for the block, and Tramer is attacking and Reagan Alfs is there for the block. Well, how unusual is it that Alfs, who plays for BDS, and Ewing, who plays for, Tramer, who plays for Ewing, both were at the same Nebraska volleyball camp way back in second or third grade. They weren't sure of when, but you can see Tiana Tramer and Reagan Alfs, and now they're playing here for a state championship at the Devaney Sports Center.
Incredible, and how fun is that photo? And again, early on, and there many other young female athletes are going to those camps with the hopes of someday being here and maybe again going on to be on this floor as a Husker as well. So pretty cool, great story.
You see the brick in the background, and there they are now. Tramer on the left and Alfs on the right. You can see in the background that was at the old Coliseum.
Yeah. My old home.
That's right. That's when I believe that's where Tramer would have played at the Coliseum as well.
Yeah.
Tiana's older sister. 4-zip run right now for the Tigers. 3 away from set number 1. The fact that you see so many young athletes across Nebraska like Tramer and like Alfs going to Nebraska's camp and learning the sport and loving the sport. It really shows up in the number of Division I and recruits and also just recruits out of this state tournament and in Nebraska going to the next level to play volleyball.
It's incredible. We'll talk about it throughout the day, but we've got 57 players that were in this tournament. And there's also those that are outside of this tournament that are going on to play volleyball the next level. So the state is a main producer of incredible volleyball talent.
And other programs, even in the Big Ten Conference, are benefiting from the strength of Nebraska high school volleyball. The Huskers can't take all of the Division I recruits in the state. So John Cook has to kind of pick and hope he picks right early because some of these ladies develop it, at different rates and different times. We have some going to Illinois, others recruited by Penn State, going all throughout the Big Ten Conference. So BDS making a bit of a run here, and a timeout taken by Ewing. 22-20 is the score here in set number 1. A good time for you to connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can add a comment, catch up on the latest Nebraska sports information. Be sure to like NET Sports and Big Red Wrap-Up and join in the conversation. All of NET's social accounts and platforms. Good to have you with us here at the Devaney Sports Center on this championship Saturday on NET Sports, along with Kathy Wieskamp. I'm Larry Putney. Ryan Mix roaming the sidelines. He'll have all of your stories throughout the day. Good, both of these towns well represented here early this morning.
Absolutely, great crowd here this morning, and that's one of the things too that the schools and the coaches talk about when we have the opportunity to visit with them. Just the support of the community and the great things that they're doing and how they feel like they're a part of the teams being here. And it's not just the team, it is the entire community that's here for the state championship.
Suze Funk talked about it's not just the parents this year helping with this team and the parents on this team, but it's the elementary parents who go to recess at school and help the girls play volleyball during recess. Boy, is that a feeder program?
Yeah.
During recess at school, we're gonna run a 6-2 offense.
Yep. Line up, girls.
Here's how to run a slide. Do a drill work, right?
And how fun is that? But that's what this means to, again, the community and the encouragement, the excitement for the young, and these kids are role models.
So here we are, set point in the first for the Tigers, 24-20. Sydney Stahlbaum, the lefty, back to serve for it. Serve is just long. So BDS will try to fight off 4 set points. The second one upcoming for the Tigers. Back in to serve now for the Eagles is Jordan Bolte. Serve goes behind her. Right down the line goes Koenig. And Koenig closes out in set number 1 for the Tigers.
Big swing there by Koenig, and great job taking that hard down the line. A new look from the backside. Nice exclamation point on set number 1.
So the Tigers already with one more set win than they had last year. They're up 1-0 here in the D2 title game.
Have you ever wondered what happens to soybeans after they're harvested? Every year, soybean farmers invest a portion of their soybean revenue to fund research, marketing, and promotion, which is called the Nebraska Soybean Checkoff. 80% of the harvested soybeans are crushed into soybean meal that's used to feed poultry and livestock. The other 20% is made into soybean oil that's used for cooking oil and biodiesel. To learn more about the Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, nebraskasoybeans.org.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think about going to college?
I'm kind of scared.
I feel nervous a little bit. That's kind of a tough one. I'm not really sure yet.
I'm excited for college.
How are you going to pay for it?
To be honest, I don't really know.
That's actually a really good question.
So what if you had a friend you could ask?
Pride of place is more than just a saying. It's a movement, driven by a desire to achieve and the unwavering faith of the fans. Like a town and its team, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Participating in multiple Nebraska high school activities has taught me the value of teamwork.
I learned how to be a strong leader among my peers.
We set goals as a team and work hard to accomplish them.
I strive to excel not only in the classroom, but on the playing field.
The Nebraska School Activities Association providing opportunities in 25 activities for our member high schools. NSAA activities, the other half of education.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Ewing takes set 1, 25-21. And new on the Ewing bench this year is Laura Hines, a volunteer strength and conditioning coach who was brought in to help the Tigers this offseason, and it's paid off in a big way. She worked a lot with Ewing on their agility, their speed, and their lifting, and she said just about every player got stronger and faster. This team was really hungry after their loss to Exeter Milligan last year, wanted to improve in every way possible, and Laura Hines came on board. She's a former player, played 2009 to 2013 for Sue's Funk. Wasn't able to make it to this stage when she was a player, so sitting on the bench, she's thrilled to see her Ewing Tigers have this opportunity to win a state championship.
Looks like she's got a little fire there, a little strength and conditioning coach in her, doesn't she?
Absolutely, and again, make those kids better athletes, and that allows them to then perform at a higher level. And so there's a lot of positives with that strength and really sports performance training.
How many D2 teams get to have a strength and conditioning coach? That's great that Laura Hines has stepped up and helped her alma mater.
Well, when you got alumni and giving back to a program that was positive and beneficial for you and a community, love to see that.
Underway here in set number 2. 4 touches, largest lead of the match here for the Eagles of BDS, out quick in the second 2-zip. Carrie Jo Alfs really thought that her team's serve would be the key to their success down here at state. Kleinschmidt, as we said earlier, with 70 aces, can really keep teams off balance, and then she does things like that too, which tend to keep teams off balance as well. Kleinschmidt with the kill.
Definitely, that is her strength, that's for sure.
First team all-conference, Almedecus. Plays basketball and track as well. She would love to take home a state championship with Klein Schmidt, as that tools the block, and she's off to a quick start here for Zip, and a little fire there. She said both of her brothers won state football championships at BDS. Her sister played for a volleyball state championship but didn't win. She wants the title.
Yeah,
that's right.
She wants it, and again, I've enjoyed watching her play as well, and she's going to do everything that she can to help make that come true.
Like back row attack called on the Tigers. So a point to BDS, and they've opened up a 5-zip lead. A little more fire here out of the Eagles as they settle into the Bob Devaney Sports Center. You know, this is a program, BDS, that has only been in the title game one time back in 2013. They finished runner-up in Class D1. They've dropped down in D2 now. So it's, you know, not a group of players in a program, and it has a culture of being in this state championship game, and it takes some time.
Well, and they were in the semifinals last year and felt that they had to learn a little bit, and they feel like they, because of that experience being down here, they're a little better prepared. But like you said, it's been a while since they've been in the championship match, and so they've been cognizant to try and make sure that they are prepared and take advantage of the opportunity in front of them.
Kleinschmidt now with 8 kills in the match as she picks up another one. I believe that's her third here in set number 2. 7 overall and 2 errors. She's hitting .250. Make it 8 now. She has 8 kills after that last one. Good swing just inside that back line. Tough ball to decide whether to take or let go, and it fell in.
Trainer from that outside position, and she's so good at hitting that line. She does a nice job with that wrist snap, keeps it right inside that baseline, and a point for Ewing.
And the ace for Ewing.
And the celebration by Stahlbaum.
Brenna Wagner with that ace. She came into the state tournament with 48. She's over 50 aces now in the season.
You can't say enough of that tough serve and what that can do to an opponent, and as well as you elevate your team.
Takes the first touch out of the back row. Kleinschmidt is dug by Wagner. Trainer, great shot, and a nice up by Kleinschmidt. So the illegal hit, and Ewing now on a run. They're back to within 1 after BDS had jumped out to that 5-0 lead.
So 4-0 run here right now for Ewing, kind of returning and ends their own run with a service error.
16th year on the bench for Suze Funk, 290 and 124 is her career record, and the ace. Reagan Alfs with the ace.
Tough serve there by Alfs, just drops quick, catches the serve receive. Off guard, another tough serve.
Sets behind. A dig in the back by Koenig. Tramer goes line and got it.
She does a great job taking that line shot, keeping it in, good control. 10 for her right now. Double digits already, or early in set 2. Great just to keep that alive.
Off the block and out, the kill by Koenig. Koenig plays all 6 rotations for the Tigers. Strong hitter, she'll jump into set now and then as well when they're out of system.
Great decision there. Summers pops it back quick. Comes right up to her, and you can see all the defense is up front. She just pushes it to that wide open D court.
Overpass, kept alive.
Wow.
Ewing thought it was down, but good reaction by BDS. A little tight to the net, just tipped over there by Koenig. Did not clear the net that time. Stahlbaum tried to make her case, but to no avail.
Yeah. Got kind of halted fairly quickly there.
Emily Shart now back in the front row for the Eagles. Back to serve is Sarah Johnson, senior defensive specialist. Good reaction there on the swing and kill by Sydney Stahlbaum. Stahlbaum on the right side there. Good look at that kill. Chicken wing to keep it alive, and then back over. Stahlbaum gets to her feet. Block back. Did not get back across the net.
Try to send it over quick and low. Kleinschmidt just missed her mark. An advantage for Ewing.
Off bump set. Here's Nolte. Took up Bolte. Try deep corner. Got it. What a good, smart shot. Saw the deep corner open.
Sometimes just that quick decision to fire it right back catches the opponent off guard. You can see that whole back area wide open. Great recognition.
Jennifer Holtzen now in for BDS at that right side. Push to the other pin.
2 hits.
Double hit called on the Eagles.
Almost trying to push it at fast tempo to the outside.
Wide open four, and Kleinschmidt finds it. 9 kills now for Kleinschmidt. Trails only the 10 of Tiana Tramer. Koenig, powerful swing by Koenig on the right side.
Again, another shot just like we saw to finish set number 1. Koenig does a great job getting her shoulder on the ball and takes that hard line shot. Look at that shoulder right there. Lines it up and fires away.
And the ace.
Koenig as well.
Dad in the crowd wearing the camo hat and the orange t-shirt and the big sign that says, "That's my daughter."
I love it. Good job, Dad.
Back row swing.
Great
alive.
pursuit. Love that kind of defense.
Back to Tramer again. Deep corner, just long, and the BDS defense leads to the point.
That's what you just love, when your players never quit on that ball. It just gives your team an opportunity to make something happen.
It's Jordan Bolte running after that. Shades of Kinsey Maloney going into the bench to pull it out. Maybe not quite the bench, but she certainly went into the first row of the bleachers.
That's right. Wagner just taking a little bit off of it. Nice control shot to that deep open corner.
A good slide, well-run play there, and Jaden Kleinschmidt.
Talk about appearing several places along the net. Here she comes and she does that attack from the backside, really slices it right through the blockers and had a nice hard swing.
Right on the line. Wagner with another kill.
Her third.
Alf's right on the line.
Great ball control, out of system, just makes the opponent make a play.
Alf's wastes no time from that service line. Good save, pulled it out of the net, and then a quick reaction by Kamler with the kill.
I love Alf's controlling tempo. Took that ball. When momentum's on your side, you take it, you run with it, you control it. It's all about tempo.
Off the block and the antenna point for the Tigers. And now back to serve goes Tramer.
Yep, blockers were there, but you can see shoulders were not square, and the attacker has that advantage. Nice swing.
Great shot.
Just slices it right off the edge of the block. Got on top of that ball. Another look at that. Well done. That's great.
You saw that setup and you thought Stahlbaum was right there and going to shut it down. It looked like it was a little tight. Turned it right by the ball.
Great job by Kamler. Oh.
That's an aggressive swing again.
Koenig driving that line shot. They've seen success there and great decisions to continue to go there. The defense just getting worked over on that line shot.
Two-point advantage here late in set number 2 for the Tigers. Into the net, BDS pulls back to within 1.
Nice job there by Kamler to come around on that backside and really stretch the defense. Pin to pin.
Just wide and an aggressive serve by Kamler. Back to serve goes Stahlbaum. Out of system and tried to take by Kamler. Middles aren't used to setting a whole bunch.
That's generally not there for a tag.
That's it.
And that ball had a lot of spin on it as well, so.
2017, Ewing on top. Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Number 1 ranked Tigers on top, 1-0, and they lead at 2017 here in the second. There's Tiana Tramer. Led the way for the Tigers, 11 kills, just 1 hitting error, 22 attacks. She's hitting .455. Has that ace as well. There's Kleinschmidt, good dig in the back row by Schindler. Line that time, and Schindler could just watch that one. What a shot.
Just agreeing, great execution there by BDS. Great pass right on the spot. And a nice fast tempo ball out to Kleinschmidt, who now also has 11 kills. 2 outsides dueling it, or 2 very versatile hitters hitting multiple areas along the net and finding ways to get terminations.
You see Kleinschmidt out there on that left side, and here's her swing again at just 5'4", but she finds a way to make it work.
She pops and gets off that floor well, and just her intensity, her aggressiveness. She's constantly talking to her team. You can see right here as she's waiting for the serve, communicating back to her team.
Coach at home say, wait, did you say she was 5'4"? Yeah. You know how they sometimes fudge that in the book too, right? She's got great elevation. Yep. Touch right into the net, and BDS out of that timeout has tied this at 20, and Suze Funk will take a timeout. 7th tie here in set number 2. It is a back and forth second set. As you look at Carrie Jo Alfs and her BDS Eagles. It's been a great match thus far for the middle blocker for the Ewing Tigers, Tiana Tramer. 11 kills, as we said, on 22 swings. 6-foot junior, very strong blocker. She's considering some college offers. Midland and Northeast looking at her. She still has a year to go.
Choices, and she's done some great things, made some great plays out here, and I like her decision making too. As you just saw there, she's mixing it up, reading the defense. Very complete player.
So here in set number 2, late all even at 20. As Tramer has rotated through the front on the bench right now. Needs someone to terminate when she's on the bench, and they found it in Koenig, who has done a nice job here this morning.
You're exactly right. Koenig has really been consistent, and she's got 9 kills herself. She's hitting .750, so actually she's leading all attackers in hitting percentage. So her efficiency is incredible.
That last kill put her into double-digit kills, so she now has 10. Even at 21, back in the match for the Eagles is Caitlin Mosier. Mosier, 5'6", senior defensive specialist, serving specialist. Outside is Tramer back in, and lets her presence be known right away, but it was into the antenna, so another point for the Eagles.
That line shot has been so effective for her. Here she just catches that antenna as she working that same shot.
BDS trying to even this up here in set number 2. Well, sports fans, NET is for you. We bring you more Nebraska high school and collegiate sports than any other Nebraska network. For more information on dates, times, DVD sales, and available webcasts, visit netnebraska.org/sports.
Like a Bolte fan right there. Bring them young, get them acclimated right away. I love it. My theory as well.
Ewing in its 2nd consecutive state championship match, lost last year in the finals, won a title back in 2008. The only title that the Tigers have won, and they're 2 touches called, and BDS just 2 away from coming back and taking this second set. Good pass out to Tramer, off the top of the block, and Tramer with the kill.
Ewing's got to feel good. They've got Tramer in the front row during these rotations at this late point in the game.
On the back row, the attack, off the tape and down on the swing by Kleinschmidt.
And BDS feels very good about having Kleinschmidt in there, taking swings as well.
Now she's back to serve and just lost. Set point 1 goes the way of the Tigers. Now BDS just trying to side out here to even this at 1 apiece. Wagner with the serve. Off the block. Other way to Alfs. Into the net, did not clear. 4 touches called on the Eagles. And we are even at 24, and the timeout will be taken by the Eagles. 2 set point opportunities just missed. You see Coach Alf's just trying to keep it light. We're all right.
Just talking about when you see that block up there, what you can do and how you can utilize that for your advantage. Very confident, and again, it's fun to watch just her demeanor and keeping her team. And there you see Kleinschmidt taking charge as well.
So we are even at 24 here in the second set. Eagles trying to even it at 1 apiece. Tigers looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Back to serve will be Brenna Wagner. Sophomore outside hitter. Wagner, a great basketball player as well. And long on the serve, and BDS on top by 1 now. They'll get their chance at a 3rd set point. And Alfs, as soon as that whistle goes, she'll serve. Rolled over opportunity here for the set. The touch over, joust. Boy, great reaction, but wide. And BDS has taken the second, 26-24. It was 1-0. Now we're even at 1. We head to the 3rd here in the D2 title game.
Earning my shield means...
It means I'm always moving forward.
Never stopping, always learning.
It means rising to the challenge of my ambition.
Earning my shield means having the confidence to hold my own with anyone from anywhere.
It means more opportunities for me and my children.
Earning my shield means it's never too early or late to set goals. What does it mean to earn your shield? I found out it don't.
Let's talk about public power for a second. Nebraska's electric utilities use a diverse mix of fuel resources to generate electricity. Wind, water, coal, nuclear, natural gas, solar, and methane. Just another way your electric utility shows how public power works for you. Let's talk about public power for a second. Did you know Nebraska's electric utilities pay more than $100 million to communities they serve each year? Those dollars stay local, helping to empower our hometowns. Just another way your electric utility shows how public power works for you.
The money that comes from Constellation goes directly back into our county 4-H program. So they're directly impacting young people and the development of young people, whether that's leadership development, citizenship development, or helping them develop life skills.
Constellation provides natural gas for Nebraska homes, farms, ranches, and businesses. Through our support for 4-H and FFA, we're providing energy for Nebraska's future as well. Natural gas from Constellation.
Nebraska's rich history of high school sports is alive at the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame.
Interactive exhibits bring the action to life. Historic memorabilia preserve the rich heritage, recognizing teams, athletes, coaches, administrators, and community members. The Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame in the NSAA headquarters just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street in Lincoln. More at nebhalloffame.org.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. BDS takes set 2 to even the match at 1 set apiece. I'm in the heart of the BDS fan section with Joe and Gina Kamler, the parents of Macy Kamler. And BDS has faced some pretty serious adversity as Joe and Gina's daughter Macy had a very serious illness this year, a serious staph infection called toxic shock syndrome. It's happened all within a matter of hours, Gina. You said she got sick at 8:30 in the morning. By 10:30, she was life-flighted to Omaha, and obviously a really serious condition, and doctors were concerned that she might lose her life.
Yes, Macy went to school that day, and by 8:30, let me know that she was going home. She didn't feel well, so I went home and checked on her immediately and rushed her to Hastings to the pediatrician. And within an hour of being seen by the doctor and being admitted to ER, they were life-flighted her to Omaha to Children's, where she spent 2 days in ICU and was there for a total of 4 days. Very thankful that the doctors were on top of it. It's a very, very rare infection. The doctor that has worked for 25 years has only seen it twice. So we're very fortunate we got the health care that we did immediately. And we're blessed to have Macy's still with us.
How amazing is it to see her play in the state championship match, knowing that you guys were potentially hours away from losing your daughter?
It's very humbling to think that your daughter is a couple hours away from dying and now is here today playing in a state championship. It just goes to show how God's hand was in control the whole time.
Absolutely. Well, it's certainly a blessing to have her. And Joe, this affected the team a lot. BDS lost 3 out of 4 matches after your daughter got sick. How do you think they responded to the adversity? And Macy, what was it like once she was able to return to volleyball activities?
Yeah, I was told the first day of practice was very, very difficult. However, the girls rebounded and played their hearts out for 3 or 4 games. And actually, we played some very tough teams during that stretch. And the girls gave it their all, and actually it's made them better because they've all had to learn to adjust, and it's life. Things in life don't always go your way, and you come back strong.
Absolutely. Well, we're so thankful that Macy's here with us, and she's had a great game so far. The Eagles obviously right in at 1 set apiece.
Helps to be 16 going into something like this and very healthy.
Thank you for your time, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you, Gina.
Thanks, Ryan. Joe and Gina, we appreciate you spending some time with us. Not an easy conversation to have. We were talking yesterday with Carrie Jo, said, literally hours away from not having Macy Kamler here, and here she is now, just maybe a month and a half later, playing for a state championship.
Your life can change in a moment, and again, to be grateful, and this, again, the team, community, all rallied around. If you notice, before they come out in each game, they do BDS together again. Based on that, we're back together. We got Macy back in the mix here, and again, thank you, and again, how wonderful for the family and the community.
Well, that will teach you something about adversity, won't it?
Absolutely. Life lessons come a lot of different ways.
You heard Ryan talk about that losing streak. They had lost 3 consecutive when Macy was not in the lineup. They lost to Blue Hill, which will be playing here later today for the state title. Lost to Giltner and also lost to Heartland. I would imagine not just her physical presence on the floor, but knowing what she was going through and battling, obviously very difficult for this Eagles squad to deal with. And there's Gina and Joe. Here in set number 3, the Eagles out to the quick start and lead 6-2. Big block there. And guess who?
Yeah.
Macy Kamler.
I just say, couldn't have done that any better. Thanks, Macy. Great setup, and look at this time pushing, getting that block pushed into the court. And a 7-5 lead for the Eagles.
Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Now the Eagles on top here in set number 3, 7-2, a 5-point lead. And there is a look at Macy Kamler, the sophomore 5'9" middle for the Eagles. Been effective here. She's in double digit with kills. She has 10 kills on 25 swings. Hitting .240, also with 12 digs. Already got a double-double for Kamler. Rolled over. Pushed outside. Tramer tried line, wide, no touch.
Tramer really successful on that line early on. She's had a couple errors here.
And the ace by Alfs, and they are on a 5-zip run. You know what else Reagan also does well besides volleyball?
What else does she do?
She's a champion. She has a champion breeding goat at the Nebraska State Fair last year.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Multifaceted.
That's the thing with a lot of these players.
Yeah.
This is one element of their involvement in the activities that they're incorporating into their lives, as well as, again, their successes.
It's the thing we know about athletics, Kathy, is it forces you to be organized, disciplined, better manage your time, make sure you get good grades in school if you want to compete and stay eligible, be involved in the school. There's so many positive benefits, not just being able to come here and play for a state championship.
That's one of them. But you're right, there's so many components, and these young ladies are doing so many things and doing them well.
Kamler with the point. Little roll shot.
Just good decision making here by Kamler, finding open areas, reading her situation.
The other interesting part is when Kamler went out for those 3 games, they actually, the night before in practice, installed a new offense to run. So can you imagine going into a match with 1 day of running a new offense?
Well, and they didn't have a lot of time. They were trying to deal with the emotion of it as well, and so you're right. Changing the systems and a lot of things on the plate, but as her parents said, this is adversity. This is real life. This is a microcosm of that. And they've all come out, obviously, and learned from that, and they're better people.
Aggressive swing. Knocked down by Koenig. Schindler, and we're going to have 2 touches called on the set by the Eagles. Ewing down by 7 here in the 3rd. Here is Sydney Stahlbaum, who's moved to the middle this year. She'll hit out of multiple spots across the line, but playing middle.
And as a lefty, that takes some acclimation and adjustment. A lot of times lefties are used on that right side just because the ball has to cross their body if they're on the other side. So setting has to adjust, a hitter has to adjust. And she seemed to have been able to do that.
Outside of that 3-game losing skid for BDS, as that swing from Koenig is wide, and BDS opening up the lead here in the 3rd. They are on top by 9. I was about to say the only other loss that BDS has had outside of that 3-game skid was to Superior. And we know how talented Superior is with the Meyer sisters. And
absolutely.
Of course, the older Meyer going to Nebraska, the younger one just a freshman, a 6-foot setter. And they were upset yesterday. We're not going to see, we thought for sure we'd see the Meyer sisters down here at the state tournament.
And Superior trying to get a 2nd state championship there as well. But we got some great teams in this tournament and some new faces to see. So,
well, the kills leader right now for the BDS Eagles and leading the way to this 14-5 lead here in the 3rd is Jaden Kleinschmidt. Number 2, she's a 5'4" outside. Let's take a look at Kleinschmidt here through 3 sets.
Well, and you're going to see her appear different places along the net, and she comes in, she jumps well. Here you get that service ace, but she's also all over the floor playing great defense. She's the energy, she's that passion out on the court, and she really does a lot of positive things for this BDS squad.
Hitting over 300 now with 14 kills on 35 swings. Koenig pushes. 3 ball back to the Tigers. Touch the middle, not there. The block goes Kleinschmidt. Back to the middle, the swing by Brenna Wagner. BDS.
Yep. Wagner trying to be aggressive and swing hard catches that arm in the net. Just nothing's really can get going right now for Ewing squad.
Looked like it might have been heading out, but touched right at the last minute by Schindler, and an 11-point BDS lead.
Yep.
Tried to throw it to campfire, not there. Summers outside. Aggressive swing by Koenig, knocked down, and finally does fall. So kill to Ashley Koenig.
Koenig's swinging aggressive on that outside. She's been successful, kind of got cold here. So that's a big swing. Get things happening.
The pass is out. Alfs with the kill. Back in to serve now for the Eagles is Caitlin Mosier. There are 4 first cousins on this BDS team. Jaden Kleinschmidt, Macy Kamler, and then Mariah and Taylor Sliva, all first cousins.
So a lot of reminiscing opportunities.
Could be a really good Thanksgiving in Bruning-Davenport and Shickley.
Sure.
Between the cousins. Swing is long from Wagner, and the unforced error is starting to pile up for the Tigers.
And just a lot of energy and momentum going to the Eagles.
Hitting percentages have really switched in this third set as BDS is hitting .538 as a team in this set. And Ewing is hitting -261.
So we've got about a 700
point differential, right?
Yes.
Wow. That's why it would be 19-7.
As we said, that's what the score is reflecting as well.
Tramer with an aggressive swing. BDS doing a better job here in these last 2 sets on Tramer. Left side. And once again, Kleinschmidt with kill number 15.
Kleinschmidt finds the seam, the gap of the block, and fires it right through there.
On the overpass. Down inside the back line. BDS running away with this third set. 21-7.
Just anytime that ball comes over, it's trouble. It's very difficult to stop that. Great job being aggressive. Tramer here coming back, trying to get, even if can get the momentum going, get things turned around. An important factor for the Tigers here.
Both swings by Tramer, not down. The tip, wide, point for Ewing. Speaking of cousins, you saw 2 right there. Miranda Summers and Tiana Tramer for Ewing are cousins. Setter to hitter. Cousin to cousin right there. And delivered. And so Ewing getting out a bit of a roll. That's a 3-zip run here for Ewing. Get a little of that momentum back.
Just confidence and getting things in sync. They've really been out of sync in this set 3.
Good block. The tip try not there for BDS and Kleinschmidt. Nope. Wasn't that
Stahlbaum.
Yep.
Yep, I think on there. So a 4-0 run right now. Again, just some energy, as you said, momentum, getting back in sync. Really critical for Ewing right now.
Line shot, pulled back in. Alfs is dug by Koenig. Up alive. Right back to Kamler, and she put it down.
Kamler really doing a nice job getting off and trying to be able to run that quick offense, not allowing Ewing to get back organized and on track.
Served by Alfs. Did not clear the tape. BDS now 2 away from going up 2-1 after having been down 1-0. Well, good one-handed up by Kleinschmidt.
So she is all over that back row. That's 9th dig for her as well. 1 away from a double-double.
And now 1 away from going up 2-1. Right along the tape off of the swing by Stahlbaum and the point.
Getting the friendly bounce or roll off that tape.
Certainly an impressive performance here in the 3rd set by Bruning-Davenport Shickley. Alfs on the 2nd touch, sends it over, not there. Koenig will get another chance here. Into the net, point BDS. Bruning-Davenport Shickley, they've never won a state championship. Only been in the title game once, that's back in 2013. They've got a chance to win a state championship. They're just a set away. It's here in Lincoln.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center Class D2 State Championship match. BDS leads Ewing 2-1. Well, one theme for BDS this year is up to you, and what better way to symbolize it than a giraffe and its long neck. Head coach Carrie Jo Alfs took it to heart this year. She handed out draft keychains in the spring to her teammates, told the group, it's up to you. It's up to you to get in the gym and work, and they responded in a big way. In June and July, BDS players recorded over 260 hours in the gym, all in the offseason, pushing each other to get better. The draft sits on the end of the bench at each match, and right now is wearing the conference medal that the Eagles claimed. They came out during two-a-days, and head coach Alf said that there was a difficult stretch in two-a-days, so during one of those practices, they actually took the day off, took the team to the Omaha Zoo, took a lot of pictures with drafts, and they've just really embraced the draft theme so much that it has extended to the community too. A restaurant in Strain has painted a 4-foot by 8-foot draft on plywood board outside the restaurant, and after every win, a spot gets painted in to signify the Eagles season. So pretty neat theme for the drafts. And the Eagles, it's up to you, and head coach Carrie Jo Alfs telling them it's up to them in this 4th set to claim that state championship.
I love it. It's fun that way. When you've got a theme, and again, everybody rallies around it, and the focus kind of framing your season. So very fun, and always looking up.
A little more life here for Ewing in the 4th early on, at least up top, up 2-0 on Bruning-Davenport Shickley. Bruning-Davenport obviously in a co-op with Shickley. You go through the towns of, or near the towns of Bruning-Davenport and Shickley. If you head down, you go to York on 80 and go straight south out of York down 81 as you're headed down to Kansas.
Alfs there, a great shot, kind of caromed off of a couple of the Ewing players. Let's take a look again. Yes, actually hit blocked in the head, I believe, and out of bounds.
Right, Tramer not down. Kamler into the block, kept alive, overpass.
Free ball, being just not quite sharp. I mean, just not ready or expecting that.
And Tramer, who has 17 kills, certainly has good numbers. She's still hitting over 300, but boy, the start that she had. She had 8 kills on 11 swings, was hitting, over 750.
Well, and we've seen a few errors. And, early on, she was really hitting her mark. She had some great shots down the line, angle shots, and here we've seen a couple that missed the mark down the line. This one a little bit wide, just not clean. But part of it comes again out of system a little bit, and then you don't get the ball quite where you want it.
Some dink dunk down right there. Finally, the down part gives the point to Ewing. Dig off the swing of Alf's. Not much Tramer can do with that one, and that's been part of the problem. She hasn't been getting really good balls to swing at here in the last set and a half.
That again, just like we talked again, not a great ball for her, and she's just trying to find something to do with it. There, she got a nice swing. Actually, that was Stahlbaum.
Yep. Well, Stahlbaum had open floor right front there and just missed it. That goes into the net. Ewing with the point. Oh, aggressive swing by Koenig.
That was a ball Koenig had the opportunity to drive to. She got off the net, was in good position, and great execution down that deep line.
Ace just inside the back line. That's a nice little drop.
Yep, as I say, that looked like it was going long and dropped right inside that baseline. You can see that area in the back, it looked like it was going out. That's a
great shot. Kamler, wow.
Takes it cross body, but does a nice job with that hand on top and finishing with that wrist snap, which created that top spin. Gets it to drop inside that sideline.
Kleinschmidt rolls it over. Keep it alive. And Summers. Another free ball here for BDS. Alfs calls for it. In the middle to Kamler. Got it.
Both teams just kind of sending that ball over out of system. Got a ball, and Kamler took charge. Looked for that ball and delivers.
First team in system there got the point. Checking rotation right now to make sure that BDS is in the right rotation.
Yep. They knew where they were at,
Yep.
Just wanted to verify with all that.
Served by Sarah Johnson. Good angle in the kill by Ashley Koenig.
Koenig only had one blocker in front of her. Great opportunity for her to take a big swing.
Aggressive swing out of the back row. The touch by Ewing on the block. A good swing and a bouncy Stahlbaum. Got it down.
She's had a little better position and swings here and late in the match, got the ball in front of her on that hitting shoulder and has been able to make some big swings.
I think Stahlbaum sleeps well at night. I think I'm going to sleep well at night having watched her.
Yes, she's got lots of spring, and it's like that little bouncy Tigger. She's the Tigger for the Ewing Tigers.
Got the right colors on too.
We're going to give her that nickname.
There you go. From the right side, Jennifer Holtzen with her first kill, I believe, of the match.
Great swing there, again coming in.
Yep, first kill for Holtzen. Out of the back row and down. Well, when Koenig can wind up and fire, she delivers.
She's just physically strong, hits a heavy ball.
She's leading the way right now for Ewing, hitting .462 in the match, 15 kills.
And Ewing in this current set, a little bit better. They're in the positive here, right, sitting, hovering just below 300.
Bumps out to Koenig again. Kleinschmidt, the end of the block, kept alive. Battle at the net there. Outside Koenig. Good up by Campbell, but it was wide on the return. That was a heavy ball to get a good pass on.
Indeed.
Koenig, another kill.
Yes, indeed. And Ewing has been very effective hitting that line. The defense is there, but it's just off to their right side and just a little bit in front of them. They can't control that. They're popping it up, but can't control it.
Here is Jordan Bolte. Once again, Koenig is warming up here. Now she has even the total kills of Tramer. They both have 17. Koenig just hitting around 500.
And you're seeing her at both pins being successful in that serve receive rotation. They really utilize her over there on that right side.
4-point lead for Ewing. And a timeout will be taken by the Eagles.
Feels a little bit like Ewing has found their offense again. They kind of went stagnant and went quiet, but seem to be back in rhythm, getting the ball to their attackers in a better position to really drive to the ball, and they've got the hitters who can come through in those situations.
Long day of state championships right here on NET. I'm Larry Putney along with Kathy Wieskamp, Ryan Mix on the sidelines. We have people watching us all over the state. We especially want to say thank you to Zach, who's out in the field doing some late corn harvesting. In the field watching volleyball on NET.
Love it.
Solid Saturday, that's great.
A farm girl myself, know what that's like.
That's right.
Getting farmers right now trying to get those crops in, but don't want to miss that state tournament.
Zach, we appreciate you watching. Hope the harvest was a good one for you. Koenig's serve is long, and that slows that run, just what BDS wanted. Back to within 3.
Good timeout there. Slow the momentum down, make the server think a little bit.
Back to serve now is Caitlin Mosier. Good set behind, not down from Wagner. And into the net. Creighton tournament is really where Ewing began to believe in themselves. They had wins over Hardington, Newcastle, kind of triangular against Chambers Wheeler Central, O'Neill Triangular. In sub-districts, again a win against Chamber Wheeler Central. Beat Garden County in the sub-district final. All big wins for this Tigers team, who is 31-2 coming into this state championship match. And they extend the lead to 4. Off the kill by Wagner.
Serving for Ewing, Wagner.
Ewing opened up the state tournament with the win over Falls City Sacred Heart. Dropped the second set in that match, but won it 3-1. Dropped the second and third here as that goes line, and right on the line, the kill by Tramer.
That's what we saw early in set number 1. They're given line, and if you can hit the mark and Tramer hits it right on that line, you're in a good situation.
Thought it was up. Thought the pancake was there. Apparently not. And 16-10.
Here we get a chance to see. Just, I think, maybe beside the arm.
Yep. Any part of the ball touches the floor, it's down. And the ace.
Wagner's doing a great job back at that service line, or on a 4-0 run here for the Ewing Tigers. The net sometimes can be your friend. You get the positive roll.
It has been a match of runs. Set number 3 was dominated by BDS, 25-12. Long run in the second set for BDS to get back into it after trailing by as many as 7. And they end up winning that 26-24 to take sets 2 and 3. And here we are in set 4, and back comes Ewing.
Well, and Ewing struggled in set 3, but toward the latter part of that set started getting things going, back organized, and they've really taken that and come out aggressive here in set number 4.
Seven-point lead for Ewing here in the 4th, trying to extend it to a final and deciding game 5. Back to serve is Brenna Wagner. Tigers here in the state championship match last year, losing in 3 to Exeter Milligan. Swing by Tramer on the prowl of the Tigers.
You see a little bit of adjustment trying to get outside to take away the line by Ulfs, but Tramer just finds a way to use the hands and use the block. Good decision making.
Tramer again, good up by Kleinschmidt. Aggressive swing right down the line, and the fist pump from Kamler.
Macy Kamler coming alive on that outside. Here you can see really driving. She just has a sliver of court in that back, and she finds it.
Tip, got it down. Good decision. Found the open floor front right, and Kamler again with another kill. She's got 18 now.
Kamler just making good decisions, reading the defense, what she's got open and available, mixing it up with tempos and zones.
Eagles on a run here in set number 4. So the ace by BDS is their 4th of the match. Ewing with 6 in this battle of top 2 teams in Class D2. Ewing came in number 1, BDS number 2. Seeded that way and ranked that way by both papers. Well, there's more NSAA high school championships this month when the best football teams from across the state will meet at Memorial Stadium to battle for the state title. You can see all of the action on NET Monday, November 19th and Tuesday, November 20th. Visit netnebraska.org/sports for the schedule. Live streaming also available. That's at the NET website and on the NET Nebraska app. Off to serve. Overpass. Was it kept in? It was inside the antenna. And then Kamler delivers the kill.
She's got the hot hand. Give her the ball.
4-zip BDS run, and 3 of those are Kamler kills. And then the service error. Just the fourth service error in the match for BDS. 10 of those for Ewing. Free ball over.
Great up there by Kleinschmidt. That's that shot that has been so troubling for them.
Was it down? Yes. Point for Ewing.
Miranda Summers takes things under control and takes that ball over, throws it to the floor.
th service error for the Tigers. BDS hanging around here at 20-15. Into serve now for the Eagles comes the senior defensive specialist, Sarah Johnson. Bump set. And just long on the swing from Stahlbaum.
Looking for the touch. No call.
That time down to the left-handed swing from Stahlbaum. Tigers Tigger gets the point.
Stahlbaum taking it the opposite direction. And with that lefty, blocker's got to make an adjustment. Different hitting shoulder, different setup.
And to the block then goes Kamler. And another point for Ewing. They are 3 away from sending us to a 5th. Summers to serve.
Chance to look at again, just being aggressive. Yep, you can see Stahlbaum really reaching across and catches those forearms.
And then Kamler with the ace.
BDS taking advantage, trying to make this interesting.
First ace of the match for Macy Kamler, who also has 19 kills.
Yeah, she's done a great job.
Through the overpass there. They'll go outside Kleinschmidt. Nice dig by Schindler. On the block. Good reaction.
Tigger.
Yep.
Stahlbaum taking it to the left side. Gets the ball back in Ewing's hands. 2 away.
A touch.
Yes.
It was touched by Kleinschmidt. He was going to watch it go, and it just brushed her. So this is set point for Ewing. Tip kept alive.
Great up there. Good idea. Also.
Outside, the roll, Kleinschmidt not down. Off the top of the tape, and the kill. Ashley Koenig sends us to a 5th. What a great way to open the day. Class D2 title is going to a fifth. One of these teams will win this fifth set, and along with it, a state championship. Come back and find out. Here from the Devaney Sports Center.
I took astronomy from Carl Sagan in 1977. The guy had a huge influence on me. Cosmos on PBS was Carl Sagan's lectures with fabulous graphics.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
PBS and I are a perfect match. It's just wonderful programming, not just for kids, but for all of us.
Carry on. Don't you people have school to work on?
Think Wednesday on PBS for stories from the world around us. Stories of scrupulous squirrels.
A horde must be defended, even if it means fighting for it.
A race to the rescue.
This is the most dangerous diving in the world.
And climate calamities.
Sea levels are going up.
For stories that get you closer to life. Think Wednesday, starting at 8/7 Central. Think PBS.
NET supports those who have driven miles of Nebraska highways. Those who have paid their share of admission fees. Those who have worn their school colors faithfully. Those who have practiced, practiced, practiced. And those who have stood on the sidelines. NET supports those who have supported Nebraska high school athletes.
On the next Big Red Wrap-Up, we'll recap the Illinois game with co-host Damon Benning and special guest Brandon Vogel from Hale Varsity. Big Red Wrap-Up, Tuesday at 7 Central on NET World and again at 10 Central on NET.
Well, Nebraska volleyball continues this month on NET when the Huskers take the court against Ohio State. It's the day after Thanksgiving, Friday, November 23rd, with the Maryland Terrapins Saturday, November 24th. And guess what? Both of those on NET. Kathy, you going to join me for that?
I am. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be fun as Nebraska tries to bolster its resume for a first and second round here at the Devaney Center. Probably an outside shot at a regional, like very outside shot. But you never know. May have to run the tables and have some help from some other teams.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it would be tough to see Stanford, BYU, Minnesota not getting.
The likelihood is slim, but.
And isn't Pittsburgh still undefeated?
Yeah.
They're not. They lost.
No,
Pittsburgh lost. So we head to the fifth here in Class D2, a state championship on the line between the Eagles and the Tigers. Ewing Tigers won a state championship back in 2008. The team that scored first, Bruning-Davenport Shickley, has never won a state championship. Looking for the first ever. Caitlin Mosier serves.
Great shot.
Angle shot by Brenna Wagner, and a great set as well from Miranda Summers.
Brenna Wagner does a great job on this ball, comes around, and you can see she's back deep as the ball got pulled out of the box. She does a nice job getting herself in position to hit and then was very aggressive.
Ewing hoping those service errors don't jump up to bite them, as they now have 12 service errors in the match. Yeah.
12 freebie points throughout the day.
Off the block and out. No point, it went off the tape. So no touch. And Ewing and BDS even at 2. Mariah Sliva, the freshman middle, in there in the front row right now for BDS. Alfs gets the swing, goes off the block, and Alfs gets the point.
Alf's doing a great job. She takes kind of on two roles. She sets when she's in the back row, and then she's an attacker in the front row, and has really got her hand in a lot of action out on the court.
Bolte steps up big there. Jordan Bolte, the other setter, when she's not in the front row for BDS. Good anticipation. There's Tigger for the Tigers again. I think that'll stick.
Yeah, I like it. I think she'll embrace it too. I believe that's 7 for Stahlbaum. 7 kills.
Free ball. Lines up good. Dig by Tramer. And then the swipe to keep it alive.
Yeah, Summers does a great job keeping that alive.
Now Summers pushes back to the pin. Good decision by Stahlbaum to just rub it off the block.
Tough ball there, but Stahlbaum just gets her hand on that ball quickly. Blocker's not ready, and it pulls down in front of him. Great choice, great decision.
Kamler again.
Kamler is a very smart attacker. She knows what the defense is. There's a little open area in that left front based on where the defenders position themselves. Just a really easy controlled spot.
20 kills for Kamler.
Wow.
Evens the number of Tramer. They both have 20.
Well, and Kamler also has 15 digs. What a match.
2 touches called on Ewing, and BDS with a 2-point lead here in set number 5.
Great hustle.
Right into the block and off, and Sydney Stahlbaum stepping up big here in the 5th.
She's just finding ways to get that ball to fall on the side of the Eagles.
Tough serve, pulled back in, free ball. Powers away.
She's got a lot of velocity behind that ball.
Right back to her again, and that time doesn't clear the tape.
Great dig there by Kleinschmidt too. That has not happened very much through this match. Good adjustment, pops it up and forces the air on the Tigers.
Top of the block and the swing by Wagner. Long and out.
Good decision there by Brenna Wagner. She was going and pulled back at the last second to let that ball go long.
Stahlbaum will serve. Schmidt into the block. Wagner was there. And a big block for Bruning-Davenport, Shickley. Sharp was there. Blue was Holtzen with her.
Yep.
Back to serve now is Jordan Bolte.
Great push to the outside. Miscommunication, but great job keeping that alive. Brenna Wagner still finds a way to get to that ball.
Aggressive, got it. Again, Koenig. She's got 19.
Koenig's been a workhorse out there, getting a lot of balls, taking a lot of swings. That's her 37th swing in this match.
Just long on the aggressive swing by Alfs. 8-8 here in set number 5.
We're not surprised at all.
1 versus 2 in D2 for the title.
A great one to start our day.
Hey, there's Emily Sharp. The senior comes up big here late.
Sharp keeps that ball in front and really just goes right at that seam of the block, bounces the tape in between the arms.
Recovery by Kleinschmidt to go right back to her. Into the net.
Yep.
Tough pass to handle by Miranda Summers. Chased it into the net, and BDS up 2. Timeout called by Suze Funk. Timeout to settle her team down. Even at 8, BDS with back-to-back points here in this race to 15. We've got a good one here in Class D2. Might not be a bad idea to keep this one for a while. In fact, you could probably keep it for a lifetime if you'd like a DVD of this morning's game from the NSAA. High school state championships. Just give us a call, 800-868-1868, or visit netnebraska.org. 1995 plus shipping and handling, and you can relive all of this excitement for years to come. This is one for the collection, right?
Absolutely. You don't want to not relive this over.
Right. I'm always interested, whenever I visit, you have something that you've done playing on the DVR or the DVD. You're frequently listening to your work. I think that's great, Kathy.
That's the only way you get better. Studying your craft.
All right, big point there for Ewing to stop that run out of the timeout. 10-9. Here's Alfs with the kill. Back to a 2-point lead, 4 away.
Alfs just catches that tape in that deep, vulnerable corner down the line. Seems to find the home.
Tramer. The block sent back over. Oh, good deep corner. Nice reaction. And Ewing back to within 1.
Just a great decision to, again, put the pressure on, push it to that deep corner.
Brenna Wagner will serve. Alfs off the block and out, point BDS.
11 kills for Alfs. She's got 18 assists, doing it all.
And the Tigers now take a timeout. Last timeout for the Tigers. Here's another look at that. Let's see. Off the block and out.
When you have that blockers up there, you've got to find either a way to get around them or you can utilize them for your advantage. Alf works that outer hand and gets the win.
You can read the lips there of Carrie Jo Alfs, who said, you got to keep that ball up now. 3 away. You can feel the anticipation here on this first state championship of the day.
We're kind of setting the tone for the day.
Right,
here, aren't
right. Alfs now to serve. Up by 2 and 3 from the state title. Tough serve by Alfs. An aggressive swing by Stahlbaum, not down. Good try. Summers. The touch by Tramer is wide. And BDS now 2 away.
tough ball there for Tramer, trying to find the hands and direct it out of bounds. Just missed. Also with the tough serve. Again.
Aggressive swing. And down the kill for Stahlbaum. 13-11.
Stahlbaum has been working hard here in this last 2 sets, really working to try and make something happen to push for this championship.
Ewing wants to stay in this. They're going to have to run some points from the service line. They cannot let BDS side out the way to the title.
Just checking rotation here again. At this point, you don't want a call being out of alignment. And again, Alts was their server previously.
It looked like a good call there by the coach. They might have been out of rotation there, and she noticed it, made sure they got back in. 13-11. Touch off the tape and down.
That's been a money shot for her in this match. That ball was a little bit off.
But Macy Candler with the touch and the kill, and now the Eagles at championship point here in Class D2. This for the title. Down, Ewing still alive. Boy, aggressive swing by Stahlbaum in a big moment.
And she knew she needed to be aggressive. Perfect timing to take charge and go after it.
Second match point for BDS. A good aggressive swing by Candler there.
Great save there by Alf.
Outside swing, kill. Tigers back to within 1.
Koenig comes up big here as well, swinging aggressive. I like the aggressive mentality.
BDS with its first timeout. So 2 championship points have gone by the wayside, and now they have a third. If Ewing can get this one or have extra points here in the D2 championship.
Why not?
That's right. So this was a moment to calm your players. You've seen Ewing run a couple in a row.
And again, here you see Suze Funk, again, just very calm, communicating, kind of creating that. And again, they've worked hard to get here. This has been their focus all season long, kind of a renewed focus and mission. They want to finish it, but BDS would like their first state championship as well. So both teams giving everything here, making it exciting for all of us, that's for sure.
Championship point, the third for the Eagles. Summers serves. Candler, blocked, tied at 14. How big has Sydney Stahlbaum been here in this 5th set?
Go Tigger. No, she really has, again, late in this match, stepped up big time.
Good reaction to keep it alive. Alfs on the slide, the touch try. Schindler there to keep it alive. And the block, BDS now with another championship point. So hard to close these out.
Wow.
Not just because the pressure is heightened, but it's so difficult when your opponent knows it's on the line. Championship point. Overpass. And again, Stahlbaum with the kill.
One-on-one, she does a great job. Got a blocker in front of her, but she slices it right off the edge of the block, gets on top of that ball, and drives it hard right at that 10-foot line off the leg of Alf.
15-all. They're trying to make this a 25-point game.
Yeah.
In the middle, Wagner dug. Rolled into the middle, right into the campfire, and the kill for Jennifer Holtzen, her second.
Great shot there, great decision by Holtzen. Control placement right in the open area.
5th championship point. Bolte serves. Bolte with the tough serve kept alive. What a save there by Schindler. Opportunity, miscommunication, and we're even at 16.
Got tangled up there a little bit. Again, Coach Alf said, we're fine, we're fine. Good calming words.
Near an ace. And Kleinschmidt right down the middle delivers. And you hear Kleinschmidt barking to her team. This one right here. It is the 6th championship point for the BDS Eagles.
And as you see her right there, that's what she has done this whole match. Talk to her team, communicating, we got this.
Wide point BDS! And the co-op of Bruning-Davenport Shickley wins that co-op's first ever state championship.
Wow.
What a match.
First state championship. Carrie Jo Alf's 100th win is a championship, and what a 5-set battle we had here to start off the day.
The championship of first for BDS. When we come back, medal and trophy presentations for both the runners-up, the Ewing Tigers, and the champs, the Eagles of Bruning, Davenport, and Shickley.
Whether it's spring planting, fall harvesting, or just a drive across the state, soy biodiesel helps a diesel-powered engine operate in a demanding job. Soybean oil from Nebraska soybeans makes biodiesel a renewable fuel that's also environmentally responsible. The soybean checkoff plays a major role in supporting the use and availability of biodiesel. The Nebraska Soybean Board, growing opportunity from the ground up.
Early mornings, late nights, emotionally, physically, mentally tougher. Generations of trust, innovation, and hard work done side by side. The decisions you make for your land and livestock have a direct impact on your operation, the region, and the world. That is why we're there when you need us anytime, every time. We both have one chance, one season, one mission. Tougher together. Aurora and you.
Pride of place is more than just a saying. It's a movement, driven by a desire to achieve and the unwavering faith of the fans. Like a town and its team, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Well, the final of the 5th, BDS wins the state championship in Class D2, 18-16 over the Ewing Tigers. Time now for medal and trophy presentations, and for that, we go down to Steve Lemon.
Directors Dr. John Cerny from Bancroft Rosalie and Mark Norvell from Fillmore Central. Here are the awards for runner-up Ewing High School. Head coach Suze Funk and her assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 1, Brenna Wagner. Number 2, Emily Nordby. Number 3, Tiana Tramer. Number 6, Liz Nordby. Number 9, Natalie Stahlbaum. Number 10, Kyra Nilsson. Number 12, Summer Schroeder. Number 13, Sydney Stolbaum. Number 16, Ashley Koenig. And now the seniors. Number 7, Miranda Summers. And number 11, Jaden Schindler. For these outstanding athletes in their school, here's the 2018 NSAA Class D2 State Volleyball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Ewing High School. And now to the champions, Bruning-Davenport Shickley. Head coach Carrie Jo Alfs, we have a special award for you. Coach Alfs and her assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 1, Courtney Knowles. Number 3, Mariah Sliva. Number 7, Taylor Sliva. Number 9, Madison Sokol. Number 10, Jen Holtzen. Number 14, Taryn Fiala. Number 23, Macy Kamler. Number 26, Jordan Bolte. Number 34, Kaylee Knoll. Number 36, Reagan Alfs. And now to the seniors. Number 2, Jaden Kleinschmidt. Number 8, Sarah Johnson. Number 11, Caitlin Mosier. And number 12, Emily Shart. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Insurance, Regional Director of Agencies, Tim Below. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2018 NSAA Class D2 State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Bruning-Davenport Shickley.
Well, congratulations to the Eagles of BDS. They are the state champs in Class D2, winning it 18-16 in set number 5. When we come back, we'll have some highlights and we'll also hear from the champs. Stay with us right here on NET Sports.
The Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association is pleased to sponsor the NSAA Academic All-State Award Program, recognizing students and athletes who shine in the classroom and on the field. This statewide program recognizes academic excellence, leadership, and athletic achievement in over 20 high school sports and activities. We honor these exceptional students and all of the teachers, coaches, and parents who have mentored them. Together, we can continue to make Nebraska a great place to live, learn, and play.
Head trauma and concussion risk minimization is a priority of the NSAA. When in doubt, sit them out.
Some common symptoms of concussions are dizziness, confusion, and nausea.
The NSAA requires coaches in all sports to take a concussion course annually.
For more information regarding concussion management and return to play protocol, visit our website, nsaahome.org. When in doubt, sit them out.
See all the action on NET Sports when NSAA High School Football Championships airs live Monday, November 19th and Tuesday, November 20th. There's action in all classes. Visit netnebraska.org/sports for game day and times. Live streaming is available at the NET website and on the NET Nebraska app.
Hi everyone, the NET production remote truck is on location ready for another live sports broadcast. Here's your invitation to become a member of the Sports Partners Club and help ensure the great sports we all love continue on NET. Member benefits include invitations to things like production facility tours, meet and greet events, and tailgate parties. Thanks to the support of NET Sports Partner Club members, NET is Nebraska's home for sports. Become a member of the NET Sports Partners Club.
Live streaming for the NSAA State Volleyball Championships is also available at the NET website and on the free NET Nebraska app.
Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Well, it was a milestone win for Carrie Jo Alfs, number 100 of her career, and what way to make it better than to have it be for a state championship. And add to that, the school's first ever state title. They win it 18-16 in set number 5 over the Ewing Tigers. Let's go down to Ryan Mix.
All right, thanks, Larry. Coach, could not have scripted that any better. What a thriller. 18-16 in the 5th set. How's your blood pressure right now?
Oh, it's amazing. You know what? It's totally worth it. I didn't even know what the final score was. I just knew that we were always up by 1 or just needed to get up by 2. But, oh, it's been a fun ride. I told you yesterday it was going to be a great match. Ewing's a great team. Hats off to them. They're a quality team. And what a fun way to start the day.
Absolutely. And now anytime it goes 5 sets, obviously it's going to come down to little details. So what was the difference for you guys?
Well, Ewing got us the first set, and we made some adjustments coming out of the first set. Our block was way early, and they were hitting over us, and we're used to a little bit faster paced offense, a little bit faster tempo. So we had to make some adjustments between the first and second set, and I believe that really helped. We had our block weight just a little bit, worked on a few defensive position changes, and it was just, one thing at a time. We knew we had to attack. We couldn't tip with them. We get a little bit sloppy when we tip, and we got to put it away. I told them, you're going to get blocked. We're going to make errors, but you always got to worry about the next point.
And it's a special moment for you. It's career number 100 for you, marking a milestone. Could not script that any better to get a state championship for your seniors in your 4th year and then the 100th win.
Oh, it's been a great run. I started with this crew. That's what's so special. I followed legendary coach Dan Sorge, who had 676 wins and multiple state championships. And for me to come out and work with these girls right here, these are my girls finally, and it's been a fun ride. And, I can't asked for any more effort than what they've put in throughout the summer of the last 4 years, the summertime, the springtime, everything that they do and the effort that they put in and the will and the drive that they have is amazing.
Absolutely. Congrats, Coach. Let's bring in Jaden Kleinschmidt. Finished with 18 kills, 21 digs, hit 250. How's that feeling to hold that state championship?
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world. It's everything I could have dreamed of since I was a little girl.
And it was obviously down to the wire there at the end. You guys seemed pretty calm, though, on the court in that 5th set. What were you guys saying as a team out there?
I just kept telling the girls one at a time, like we know what we need to do and just focus and get it done.
To get BDS's first state championship, obviously Shickley had won a lot back in the day, but for BDS to get the first state championship, what does that mean for the school?
It sets a tradition up for the younger girls. I'm so excited to see how they respond to it in the next couple of years because I know there's some great athletes coming up, and I'm just really excited to see where they take it.
3rd set, you guys won 25-12. Then Ewing took the 4th, and then the 5th set, obviously back and forth. Coach mentioned, you know, what she thought was the difference. What did you think was the difference in this match?
I'm always telling the girls just have fun. We play our best when we're smiling, when we're having fun, when we're goofy, and I just kept telling them, like, this is the time of your life. We need to take advantage of it and just enjoy every moment.
Congrats, Jaden.
Thank you.
Let's bring in sophomore Macy Kamler, who finished with a team high 21 kills, 15 digs. Macy, what a moment for you and your team to win a state championship. How does it feel?
Really good. This is all we've ever dreamed of since we were little, seeing all the girls on TV and just knowing that we want to be there someday.
And to do it for Coach, to get her 100th win. You know, Ewing was a team that came in extremely hungry, losing in the state championship match last year. You guys hadn't had this experience at the Devaney. How were you able to overcome that?
Well, we come out and we, last night going to bed, we all said, we know we can do this. Like, this is our moment. We won CRC, we won Mudecus, we've won so many games, and we're like, this is our year, and we just came out and did it.
And for you personally, to win this state championship probably means more than any other girl on the team. You had a pretty severe illness that sidelined you. You were life-flighted to Omaha in ICU for a couple days. What is it like to be standing here knowing that doctors told you that there is potential that you could have lost your life?
The medicine and doctors were amazing, and to get this experience is amazing. It feels really great.
Thank you, Macy. We appreciate it. Congratulations to BDS. The Eagles claim the school's first state championship in school history.
Well, thanks very much, Ryan. An emotional championship, and especially for Macy. And wow, what a finish for BDS. They win at 18-16 in set number 5. Kathy, you know, we were curious. Ewing had been here before, and maybe they would be the team that knew how to finish at the end, but really it was BDS after having their 6th opportunity for a championship point. They deliver.
Well, they worked hard. I mean, this was an incredible first match of the day. Right. But both teams, again, never letting go, never wanting to relinquish the opportunity to win that state championship. And BDS came through at the end. Again, it went to that extra 18-16, so we had extra points. So it wasn't easy, but again, well worth the challenge and the work.
And for Ewing, we know disappointing because you get here last year, you get swept, you make it to a 5th, you have an opportunity to continue to push it and win the state championship. But what a great season for Ewing.
Great season for those young ladies. And as you said, they wanted to get back here to have the opportunity to claim that championship trophy. They fell short, but again, they gave everything they had. They had an incredible season. They have a lot to have their chins up and feel proud about for the season they had and the match that they played today.
Let's take a look at the final stats from these two teams in the D2 championship. BDS hits 176 to 192 for Ewing. Anything really stand out? I know that what we don't see there are the service errors, which did end up being big. 12 service errors for Ewing and just 4 for BDS.
Exactly. I was going to say, I think that is really a key factor, and it was a very even match as we saw as we get to the end. Serving was strong. You know, yes, you see Ewing with a couple more aces, but the errors, I think, outweigh that and kind of probably set the tone for maybe a difference maker.
And what about the play for BDS of Macy Kamler with 21 kills and also Kleinschmidt, who had 18. And you could hear in that interview with Kleinschmidt, she's a leader.
She is a leader, and if you watch her on the court, how she turns to her team, I mean, she's got the passion and the energy and the fist pumping. But as she talks to her team, she talks with that leadership tone, and it's not about anything about me, it's about we.
Yeah.
And again, she instills confidence and courage in her teammates, and as you said, I would call that an incredible leader and somebody a coach would love to have it on their court.
Kleinschmidt's certainly the leader, and you see Kamler, who led them this morning with 21 kills on just 9 errors, 58 swings and 60 swings for Kleinschmidt as the BDS Eagles win that school's and that co-op's first ever state championship in Class D2 in 2018. I want to remind you, we've got a good one coming up, the Class D1 state championship not far away, as Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family will take on Archbishop Bergen. That's for the D1 title, and that's right after the break. So once again, our final score here, BDS knocks off Ewing for the state championship in Class D2, 3-2 the final for Kathy Wieskamp and Ryan Mix and the entire NET Sports production crew. I'm Larry Putney. Thanks for watching the Class D2 NSAA Volleyball Championships on NET. The Class D1 title coming up momentarily right here on NET Sports.